This is the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Fatima Madabayo. I want you to watch this video before I say the things I want to say.
What Africa gives to the world, Europe don't have it, America don't have it, Asia don't have it. Because we are not mining in China, we are not doing any mining in America or mining in Europe. But they're doing it in every part of Africa. Not just Sierra Leone, go to Democratic Republic of Congo, go to Botswana, go to Angola, go everywhere there is mineral resources. It is the West and the Chinese who are there. But I believe that for Africa, what is happening in Africa today, it needs to change, and it needs to change now. There is no time like now. We are not given the free will to make decisions on our own mineral resources. There's always Big Brother who decides. And when you fight and say, no, we are not going to do this, they use the system to stop you. It's either they set you up with the opposition and they will be supporting the opposition against you from the back, or they cause unnecessary chaos in your country so that you are not able to even govern your own people. They will do things to make you not to be functionable. And of course, any country that don't have peace cannot develop. You have to have peace before you talk about development. We cannot wait for another country to come and prescribe how our country should be run or what we need in our country. You know, this divide and rule, if you're close to China, we will not come to your country. If you're close to America, we will not come to your country. I mean, the fight that is between England, Europe, America, China, Russia is not a civilian fight. That's not our problem. We're fighting for our daily bread. We're looking to have education, just like America. We're looking to have good health facility, just like Europe. We're looking to have governance structure where one single person cannot be the dictator of a nation. That's what we're looking for. And in that process, we're going to be allies to everybody who wants us to grow. But if we now align ourselves with someone, and then this other person now feel offended that, oh, you know, I'm coming from China now. I flew in, I mean, I've gone around the world to get to Boston, you know. I went to China and then come here. Before here, I went to England and then flew into America. For me, I'm not restricted where I should go or who I should be talking to. I am going around the world to see a country that sees Africa not as not just as an ally of what you'll be getting from us, but a country that sees Sierra Leone as partners and treat us with respect. You cannot be coming to our country and take everything that will make us develop, and then you still treat us as inferior people, as if we don't know what we're doing.
So, let me first of all establish this. That as somebody who has been to the foremost of a tertiary institution and have studied history and international studies, that in my sojourn as a human being and as a very young boy, I have these reservations that Nigerian women are some of the most intelligent, beautiful, industrious, innovative, educated women you can find around the world. Very supportive set of women. But again, I need us to look at this woman who is the First Lady of Sierra Leone before I say the things I want to say. This is a First Lady speaking, not even the president yet. You know, sometimes I always ask ourselves, I say, wait, what are we even benefiting for these first world countries? That is too much of a big deal. That we do not want to now harness our God-given potentials and mineral resources to benefit us. Like these Western countries are having a stable life that we are running to. We have been complaining issues of brain drain and Jakwa. But we are the one that is giving everything these people need to even breathe. These so-called first world countries and powerful nations that give us arms, Let me explain something to you. When you take a decision that will better your country, don't be scared of what this first world country will think. But some of these African countries will not have the guts and infantry to want to put their people first, like this woman is explaining here. This is a woman. Now, I am saying this to some of the women in politics in Nigeria, that look at a woman like you, speaking with so much audacity and authority. When you seek for political equality, we need you to bring this kind of standard to bear. It is not about shouting support women in politics. When they now give you opportunity, you will loot a money that can benefit as much as little children in your constituency. Was to act modally in the first place. This one is speaking on a national, how do I put it now? On a national level. Talking about ally. I mean, for a woman to get to this level to talk about her own nation alignment with other nations and first countries of the world. Now she said something that freaked my mind as an historian. These first world countries, the West and the China, are here to mine our resources. We know they go mine their resources. How many people from Africa have you ever heard that they've been to any first world countries of the world to say they want to mine any resources? The highest you can do, they can let you do, is bring that your plenty money you think you have from Africa to come and invest in their rosy economy. One time, the richest man in Africa, Dangote, wanted to even up to buy a club in England, Arsenal, almost bought. When they even asked whether he had the interest, he said yes. Did he regret not buying? Yes. Now I ask, do you know that football clubs in South Africa are paying more than football clubs in Nigeria? Why can't you people invest all this or so much money? Look at us here. How many months ago we started clamoring that let's give energy to our own refineries here so they can start producing PMS, liquid natural gas or whatever, so we won't have to be importing. Dangote is producing and is selling. Our refineries, NNPC swung into action. All the politics and everything they were doing to make sure that those refineries do not work. But because Dangote started working, they too started working. Good for us. But do you know that now that our refineries are, some rather are working partially, not even in full scale, if I may say, Dangote is working. Now, we now have individual refinery working, government refineries working. Still yet, the price of petrol is up. We are not importing anything. We are not doing any exchange or whatever. Do you know that recently I saw that the marketers complained that the imported PMS is cheaper than the Dangote who is in this country, who is just buying and refining, is selling, is higher than the ones the marketers are bringing. So what is really the problem? The problem of this country, it is what I call political greed. It is greed. I know you are a businessman, you want to make so much money. But put humanity first. That is what has developed every other parts of the world. The so-called aids that you people get from people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk and co. It is from personal business they've got that has developed their own country. Here we want to make money and suppress everybody and make sure we put everything in one pocket. Why are you people like that? This is a woman speaking. The importance of putting the people first. She does not care what you feel as any first world country or a Western nation. It is not a business whether you don't align with the policies of the other people they are aligning with. What concerns them, it is that so long as that alignment with another country is benefiting their people first. But it is quite unfortunate that most of the countries in this Africa are so scared of creating alignment with places that can benefit us, or taking steps that can benefit us, or harnessing our resources in a manner that will benefit us, or taking action, or the government is scared of taking action because it's benefiting a few people who has kept us aback as a nation. The other day here, a certain senator of the Federal Republic by name Oshomole said, some people are mining our resources and individuals are cutting away with our natural resources in private jets. Do you know that conversation, he did not make news? That kind of thing did not make news. Nobody there to want to ask question, who are these? Can they bring some of these people to book? Let's know. Are you saying that you are not aware that the same place where soldier no fit go say terrorist day, NGO they go there, UN moto go there? These people create organization under the guise of this how do I call it, regional or global association that they use to collect. Let me tell you one thing as an historian. One thing you must know is this: whether or not you like it, these things, it happens. Do you know that there is no act of terrorism that will spring up in any nations of the world without anybody perpetrating it? Fight no go just this start now. The Boko Haram, the whatever, just mention it. You think they will just start like that? Something is sponsoring it. And most of the time it is political driven. All in the name of mineral resources. Somebody is there sponsoring the chaos. While you people are trying to combat the insurgency, he's clearing way for the people that they will come under the guise of they want to come and give aid to the affected community and internally displaced person. They will come as they give aid for afternoon. In the night, they use the motor park waiting the one park come up for this country. We don't even know what thing they happen. Like she rightly said, the first lady of this Sierra Leone said, how many of you who will not want to have this kind of person that has audacity as a first lady? This is the audacity of a first lady. How much more their president? That is why we are saying it is not about saying you want to take political power. Do you have the will? Do you have the mind to take both steps? Donald Trump is telling people who he allegedly perceive as aliens that, see, if you get into this country illegally, you are leaving. It is for the benefit of his people first. No one care waiting the world cry. No, we are not. It is for the benefit of America, his country first. But over here, nobody takes a decision that better us first. They think of, if I take this decision now, if you not go favor my pikin in future, politically, no, be so then they do am. Take a decision that can better our life now, tomorrow, and it stands. In fact, let politics in Nigeria and the other African country, for every politician that comes to office, become a challenge. Make it be saying, Nami then talk say work pass. When I did power, Nami do this one pass. That is the one part of somebody like Wiki I like. Even though I don't like a lot of things he does. But one part of Wiki I like is this. You want to dare him go work, make him proof point, saying work pass you. And that thing is eventually going to favor the masses. That is the kind of political challenge me I like. Not be all this one when I begin engineer talks to the Togre and all of that is the hallmark of politics. No be to the talk women in government. It is disheartening that if a few women in government we saw in this current administration, for instance, that were happy, at least a lot of women are in politics. One or two of them just fumble in the manner that we don't even expect. They carted away with billions in the space of months. These kind of people do not have ideas like this woman that have spoken in these videos that can change our life or put us first as a people. Some people just want to be in power to show how powerful they are. Have had a lot of billions in saving. Now it's time to chop political money. They are here in this country. Your getting into power should be an avenue to create employment for your people. Should be an avenue to better their lives. You are in power. In a position where you have the capacity to make sure that your community, whenever see road, like I say something to somebody, I say, no matter how you like it, every human is politically biased too. Because your brother no fit dey contest for governor, may go vote another person. Somebody who from my kinsmen from my kinsman was a deputy governor. For the first time, my village where I grew up saw main road. Now what we dey talk be that oh, you can't be politically stupid all the time. At least as you enter, let your people say, at least finally we get this one. You come into power, you chop all the money. You see some of the shege wey some of our politicians see for abroad recently. Na sumo be that. Una go dey see more. Fact, let me even ask these questions finally and establish this, so we can even ponder on it. One of our very dear friend and colleague on social media, Afroko Doctor, said some things recently. What are we going to do if America stops to give us health aid? If America stops to give us whatever security or whatever, how are we going to do? Do you know that Egypt, as an African country, Egypt, when they here, so, they never opened their borders for years. Okay, every country get their policies. But if that singular act is what will benefit them as a nation, Egypt not even first of all see themselves as Africans. So you know say one way or the other there be people who be say they no first of all like their fellow African brothers like that. America cannot tell them what to do. Are you aware? They got one of the best navy in Africa. Nigeria might have one of the best ground fighters on earth, but you see, for that navy thing, leave them for Egypt. We can do better. So if America stand up today and say no more aid, are we not going to fix our health system? Primary health care centers, are we not going to fix them? Can't we find a way to tell them enough of all this cutting away with our resources? If it is mining our own crude that will better our life, let's do it. Let's give value. Before all these states of Emirati, places like Dubai, will not let you post anything. Like they will not let you post, even if you dey see person by person now, you are not allowed to post that thing on social media. They don't want bad image around the world. Now be this. You know why? They've been able to create for themselves a city of El Dorado. Okay. Turenchi. A city of El Dorado where everything works and life is comfortable for them. So what are they looking for? They are looking for tourists who want to come and see their beauty and the full essence of their beauty. So anything that happens negative must not go outside. But we for here, create this place first, no problem. Do you know how much I even convince friends and people I know have money to tell them, see, one thing you must know is this: no matter how you perceive, say Niger bad, no matter how you want to write Niger bad or paint Niger bad, you must come back to invest here. For you to have security. You can't live your life outside in the hands of people who has kept us underdeveloped. Carry that your small 100 million, 50 million. Come and buy property in Niger. If you can't do it in your state, come to the capital. I dare say, I stay in Abuja, for instance. Abuja is the new London. Because why? Somebody who wants to prove to other people that saying work past them, come and they do the work, they favor all of us. By the time he touched the health system, the other time they called me that they wanted me to do advert for them on their health insurance scheme and all of that. They never pay me. That's why I never really talk about them, NHIS or whatever they call them. That is the kind of thing we are talking about. By the time this kind of thing is enjoyable, I haven't heard, I don't know how true it is, Honorable Minister of FCT, I heard you are currently wanting to build 6 bus stations so that there will be affordable transportations for urban transport and all of that. If you do that one, I swear to God, Wiki, if you contest for president, if I no vote, you might know what in Kosam. Yes, now. Because anybody wants to come and tell me you can do this, I'll first of all go and look your credentials and your antecedents. I've been to Port Harcourt, I've seen what you have done. Nobody will want to tell me, say you no work for FCT. I no go giri. If they say whether you grab land, that one are your personal wahala, because you too get wahala, Wiki. I know say you get wahala, but if you do these things and you do them well, I go vote for you. That's why I take day. Nobody can be too politically correct or politically okay, because everybody is seeing politics as the the quick way of making money. But by the time we start seeing it as competition to do better, this country go better. The first lady of Sierra Leone, I don't know you, but the way you have spoken is making me want to come to Sierra Leone. Fatima, mother boy, Abi Bio, okay, Bio. I am proud of you. You have spoken in a language that an African leader should emulate. And to think that this woman has not been politician all her life. She was an actress one time and a filmmaker. Look her. This one no be to the spread breast for social media. Gafara.